Bob's Track Talk is back for 2025. It's your favourite weekly recap of all the best motorsport from home and abroad. I'm Richard Crail, and you'll hear from me every week with some of the wins and spins from the 4 wheels, 2 wheels, and yes, sometimes no wheels. The Australian motorsport season has officially kicked off, and you guessed it, it's my favourite race of the year, the Maguire's Bathurst 12-hour. The fight from night to light kicked off with a 3-wide Dyson slice up Mountain Straight, and some bloke in the commentary box almost lost his marbles at 5:45am.
Make the sandwich and they're banging doors. It's a 12-hour race, boys. What are you doing?
Will Brown nosed his way through Maxi Goats early on, leaving the Merc with some sand in his shoes. A GT4 McLaren got slapped by Dean Fiore's Audi. The Mercs got too close at the chase before the safest pair of Bathurst hands, Craig Lowndes, had a blunder at the S's and ruled himself out early. Then the first of 2 major mangles at Skyline. The McLaren dropped it on the exit and ploughed straight into the path of Marcel Zalua's Audi. Both cars were almost completely stuffed, and when Marcel realised the roof of his R8 was still in good nick, he fixed that real quick. Not to be outdone, Kenny Habul and Stephen Grove tangled on the run into the S's with dramatic consequences.
Come the inside. Oh!
This one, folks, was a doozy. There were more shunts too. Luke Youlden licked the Lamborghini. The Tagani Merc made a meal of Hell Corner, and then the Merc, with the TV colour bars switched to an analogue signal after showing too much pace, sat the chase. Despite all of this, there were still enough cars left to have a motor race. The Porsche and Ferrari fought for what felt like a decade until Alessio Picariello made an error that allowed Will Brown through. But as it shaped up, the BMWs had this race on a string. The only error came from MotoGP hero Valentino Rossi, who bumped the wall while rushing into the lane. Chazzy Moster tried to rewrite the script in the dying stages, but the Ferrari challenge was a little light on fuel, forcing the prancing horse to make a late splash and handing BMW a popular 1-2 result. The German marque's first 12-hour win under the GT3 regulations.
Third time the charm for BMW Team WRT.
Over in the States, the annual pre-race season punch-on was held at Bowman Gray Stadium. The Clash is the gimmick race that proves that motorsport is most certainly a contact sport. This, then this, and then this are just a few of the niggles that NASCAR gave us to warm our appetite for another huge season. Chase Elliott gave Napa and Chevy their first blood for 2025, while Kiwi legend Shane Van Gisbergen finished an encouraging 9th. And in the Supercross at Glendale, the latest round was a triple header. Cooper Webb won the first race despite close efforts from Aussie star Jett Lawrence. Ken Rosen won the second, while Jett was second again, including this aggressive move. The final was a disaster for Aussie Jett, who hyperextended his right leg and was forced to retire, leaving Webb Sexton to claim the win. Wow, so that's it for this week. A huge one, and they only get bigger from here. I'm Richard Crail. Welcome to 2025, and you've just watched another episode of Bob's Track Talk.